Oh, say does that star-spangled...
We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. Do you like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Running on the wings, they'll go with Brown and Hardaway Jr. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the one.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Jokic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
Shots good by Miller.
And a player you have to track to those corners. Miller will... those down all night.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Hornets. 1:29 left in the first. Hardaway for three. And again, Denver with the triple.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Shoots from the corner. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Kevin?
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now here's Hardaway. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Hardaway against Miller. 5 on the clock. Hardaway, no good. Charlotte, their last game, a win against Toronto.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Jokic, and he gets the bucket. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch that any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Bruce Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray outside. Inside, and Watson slams it in.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Brown against James, shoots over Brown, and Charlotte again with the bucket. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Gordon subbed in for Peyton Watson. Brown finds Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Brown, good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Well, shooters shoot, and Murray is unquestionably a shooter. He's taking that look every time.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And it's Miller in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
There's Miller with the 3. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Johnson, good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Johnson's got his first basket. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Time now to take a look at the first half of action. It's been a close one for the Nuggets.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Hart.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Then it's Trey Mann. Then there's Grant Williams. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Miller. Oh, trying for it. Charlotte gets it back. It's Sexton on top of the key. And it's Miller in the corner. Over Hardaway. Miller, no luck. The Nuggets trail. To the wing right side. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And again, Denver with the triple.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
Well, the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Braun, and Stan, he has rewarded their faith. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning.
At the tip, Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Knapple's checked in for the Hornets. Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Christian Braun. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Mann gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Brown kicks to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic inside. The Hornets pull it in. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Sexton's shot is good.
You have to honor Sexton's jump shot. He has a strong grasp for when to let it fly.
Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. They get it back. For 3, Murray. He doesn't hit that one. Charlotte leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Murray with it to the left wing. Here's Jokic. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Murray outside. Jokic. Williams with the rebound. Hornets leading by 6. From about 19, it's in. His shot is pure.
And this is where Miller continues to improve, creating off the dribble.
And here's Jokic. And he misses the J. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Miller. Trying again. Jokic pulls it down.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, Jokic. Puts down the fadeaway jam.
The touch Jokic possesses. He can sink shots from anywhere, especially the mid-range.
Puts one up from 19. Got it! We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants.
He drills the three.
And it's just competing. I mean, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Jokic, 9 feet out, and it's good.
The setup from Murray is key there. He's looking for the best shot, whether it's for himself or a teammate.
Sexton fires. Knocks down the three.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. That one is off. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, man. He's covered by Murray. Takes the shot. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Brandon Miller.